Okay chaps, back again for the next stage. In this part I'm going to be removing the saddle, seat, whatever you want to call it. That'll be sold on eBay because it's brand new, unused. Seat post that's coming out, which is the riser, dropper post, some people call it, but yeah, all brand new. So I've got to take the lever off of here and obviously remove the cable that goes over here and down into this part of the bike frame. And this actual hole I think I might use to bring all my electrics out, so they sit here, whereas usually I come under the frame and through here, but it's pointless doing another hole when I've got a hole there to use, because yes, I'm going to put the electrics inside the frame. I've sussed out a place underneath to do it as well. But anyway, this is another short video just showing you how I'm going to remove it and what I'm replacing it with. This one here, absolutely fantastic saddle and absolutely fantastic suspension. I've used it on all my fat bikes since I first come across it, and it is fantastic. It just makes it all so nice and comfy, and you get no saddle sores or anything like that. And bear in mind, I only use them for cruising, occasionally cross a few fields and different things like that, but yeah, so it's perfect for me. So it's just stupid not to set it up the way I want it. I did think about buying one of those dropper posts with a suspension in it. You can get them, I think, with about 40mm, but a lot of people are saying they're pretty crap, so there's no point messing about. I'm just going to replace it, sell the parts on, and there you go. Someone did mention in one of the comments about buying a bike, paying out so much money for a bike that I'm going to strip a lot of stuff off of. Well, cost wise, it's cheaper if you want to build a quality one to buy the bike you want to build onto, because by the time you take off all these parts, you basically, like the forks, to buy those forks, the carbon forks, they're about £400 to buy them. And like, as long as you keep them in good nick, you can resell them on eBay for about 300, 250, something like that. So you get your money back like that. I mean, on my last bike I built, not my last one, my last Trek I built, I sold the wheels for 600 quid with the tyres on, you know. So, you know, and that was like half the price of the bike nearly. So, you know, there's you make your money back that way, sort of thing, like, you know, just like all the drivetrain here, the crank and everything, I'll sell all that on eBay, you know, and it'll get a lot of money back. So, you know, and I've already got, I haven't really got any more money to put out on this bike because I've got everything off the old Mongoose. So I'm pretty much in a good state with this one at the minute, and I'm liking how it's going as well. So yeah, but anyway, let's crack on with the video. I'll put it on a time lapse so you don't have to sit for ages here while I do it. Yeah, anyway, let's crack on. There you go, simple enough to take out. as you can see, soft handlebars now. And yeah, all's cleared up. But yeah, so that's that out. Now to put this one back in, and I'll show you how I set it up to my my inside leg. I think I do it the right way. We'll find out in a minute. So here you go, straightforward to put on. Make sure 6 Nm Newton meters. I always use the torque things on the bike. It just makes sure everything's straightforward. You've already seen me, you can watch previous videos of where I bought this Satori from. But it's really good and it suits my weight because I'm way overweight. How I set them up is mine's usually probably a bit lower than that, but basically from the pedal, if I just get a tape, I know I'm a 29-inch leg, so I set it up to 29-inch leg by putting the pedal in line with the actual framework here, with the seat post. Put my tape on there, on the pedal, and basically I maneuver the seat down until the top of the seat is at the 29. It looks like it's going to have to go all the way on this bike. Yeah, so there it is. It's in a straight line, and that is all the way down for me. So yeah, and all this piece stays. This doesn't move, and the adjuster for how strong I want the seat is underneath. So I check he's in line. Yep, he's in line there, and I just do him up. Till the torque don't let me do them up no more. And that is it. That is how simple it is to swap it all about. And there you go. It doesn't move. So I'll have a sit on the bike and see. Yeah, that feels good. I don't know whether you can see the actual suspension working. Oh, I nearly fell over it. But it's really nice and comfortable. And having the front forks as well. I've got to adjust the front forks yet, but it feels really comfy, that, for me. But yeah, so there you go. You never know, I might try a seat post out at some point for myself, just to see what it's like. But that, as it is really comfy. And I've got my backlight there, which doubles up as a bike alarm. So yeah, so quite happy with all that. How that's come out. But yeah, simple little job from a riser with no suspension to a nice seat with suspension. And what doubles up as well, I do buy these seats here because they've got the springs as well, and that just makes it nice and comfy for the long rides. I've got a bit of an extra bolt hanging out of here. I'll probably cut that off because I don't want that there. It'll look nice for that out there. But yeah, really happy with that. And I think adding the silver bits in is making it look quite a nice bike. I might even try and find a set of the good old fashioned chrome handlebars. That would look quite smart, wouldn't it? Anyway, got anything to say? Put it in the comments. I do read most comments. I do miss a few, but I read most. and I try to reply to what I can with them. Well, basically, some comments I can't reply to, but a lot of comments I try to, if that makes sense. Anyway, there you go. So that's part 2 done. And or part 3, I'm not sure what part I'm on. It'll say it at the beginning of the video anyway. But yeah, really happy with it. So the next job to do now will be, I think, to get the motor in. Get all that out. Get the crank arms and crank out and all those bits, and fit the motor. So that's where you're going to see me drilling a nice part of the underneath of this frame just there, and I'm going to widen this out to 18mm as well, but I've got to find some grommets first. Anyway, to keep watching the build, make sure you like, subscribe and share. Catch you in the next one. Stay safe out there and get out and ride.